Hello! In this video, I'm going to give suggestions on how to listen to more audiobooks. As far as how to read more physical books, I won't be giving advice on that because I am still working on it, but I have 5 main suggestions on how to listen to more audiobooks. Let me also preface this by saying this is aimed at someone who has access to enough audiobooks, but has trouble actually listening to them. 1. Listen to audiobooks while you're eating. This premise is pretty self-explanatory. Listen to an audiobook instead of watching a movie, TV show, YouTube video, etc. while you're eating, if you watch things while you eat. This is something that's a little hard for me to get into, and I had to make myself do it first, but now I regularly listen to audiobooks at meals instead of watching something. Audiobooks are nice because you can listen to just a short bit while eating and easily pick up where you left off. 2. Listen to an audiobook instead of watching something in the evening. For me, it's mostly at meals that I listen to an audiobook instead of watching something. There have been a few times where I was going to watch something after dinner, but I instead kept listening to the audiobook I was listening to earlier that day. Usually these were mysteries or things were getting interesting or suspenseful. For me, I feel like I'm still getting into doing this. When you're really engaged in an audiobook, you will want to listen to that instead of watching something, at least sometimes. These days I don't really watch that much TV or that many movies, so it's not something I'm trying to decrease, but I'm trying to learn or relearn how to enjoy and become engrossed in various types of storytelling, books as well as movies and TV. 3. Listen to audiobooks before bed. I used to listen to audiobooks at night before falling asleep from the time I was 7 or 8 years old all the way up through college. In college, especially near the end, it got to the point where I'd listen to the first few minutes and then fall asleep because I was so tired. Gone were the days of listening to a half an hour or an hour of audiobooks like when I was elementary, middle, and high school age. When I was 10 or 11 years old, I got a fairly large collection of used audiobooks on cassette tapes from a library. This was around the time they were transferring to only having audiobooks on CDs. And I got some more audiobooks through the years. So I had a set of audiobooks that I'd make the rounds listening to during middle and high school. There are enough different books that didn't get too repetitive. I have very cozy memories of that. At this point in my life, I'm mostly listening to books I haven't listened to before, but I'm sure I'll return to listening to those books. And reading them too, since most of them are children's books that'd be fairly easy to read. 4. Listen to audiobooks while you're doing some household tasks. Honestly, this isn't something I've done much for a variety of reasons. For one, I live at my family home, so I don't have as many household tasks, at least ones where I'm the only person working on them. But the other thing is that when I do most household tasks, I feel like I won't be concentrating enough on either what I'm doing or what I'm listening to. For household tasks that I'm the only one working on, it's usually organizing or cleaning. So when I'm organizing, I want to give it my full concentration and I might be moving between different rooms. If I'm doing something like vacuuming, I can't listen because of the noise. So at this point in time, it's not something I really do, but I thought I'd add it because it might be something other people want to do, and it may very well be something I start to do in the future. 5. Get audiobooks out from the library. For me, I have plenty of audiobooks on cassette tapes and CDs, so I've listened to most of those, and many of them I've listened to many, many times. Right now, I mostly feel like listening to books I haven't listened to before, either with new and completely unfamiliar stories or stories that I'm familiar with from movies, so I'm getting CDs out from the library. The reason I like getting audiobooks out from the library, along with them being free and the variety, is that there's a time limit. Sure, they can be renewed for a while and you can check them out again, but knowing that I'll have to take them back motivates me to listen to them more, because I'd rather finish them than have the hassle of checking them out again and trying to remember where I left off, like what CD or part of the CD I'm on. This might not motivate everyone, but knowing that I can't keep audiobooks out from the library indefinitely gives me extra motivation to listen more. That's something I'm starting to do with physical books too. I have a lot of physical books I own that I want to read, but getting a couple of physical books out from the library is helping me to read more, which will in turn motivate me to read the books that I own more. Also, getting physical books and audiobooks out from the library is completely free, at least around where I live, so that's an extra bonus. Anyway, those are my 5 suggestions on how to listen to more audiobooks. If you liked this video, please like. If you have any other suggestions on how to listen to more audiobooks, please comment. And if you want to see more videos where I sit and talk awkwardly, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. And thank you for watching my first video.